Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch here, and we are doing Throwback Thursday reimagining again. Probably gonna do these reimaginings for the next couple of weeks. Just kind of see what's going on. I got FX. It was made in 1986, 88. It says 88 on HBO Max. It says 86 on IMDb. It was directed by Robert Mandel. He has actually some good movies under his film for a director, kind of low key. A special effects man is hired by the real life Department of Justice to perform a fake hit on a mobster so they can put him on the stand. And in witness protection, they then double cross him, and he is now a wanted man. So this is what that movie is pretty much about. This is the first time I've seen it. It's been on HBO Max for a while now. I keep seeing Brian Dennehy, and I keep saying, "Well, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to watch a movie." I finally did. I decided to do this part of it now, which I think we're this is we have FX. This is going to be the title of our movie probably because I'm changing so much here, but I just wanted to kind of get all this into it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make the main character female. And with a female, we're going to do a male, like, co-lead deal. So Roland will be a female lead now, and Andy will be a male lead. As before, they were vice versa, and Andy didn't have as huge of a part as Andy will now have with another male lead to the female lead. And we'll have more prominent of a mainly we still need a male to take the shots for the informant. He has to be the one to pull the trigger. I feel like if a woman did, it'd be a little bit easier to tell who it was and what happened, and people would notice. And then also at the end, we kind of need a bigger guy to portray our informant when he gets the money. So can't really be the two guys we had, the two people that we have left, which would be Roland and the detective. So it has to be this Andy. He'll be perfect. He needs the so we're doing all this, and that's why we're doing this. Roland, we're gonna keep it modern, so Roland will still be married to a female here. I don't think there's any reason to switch that here. It will be a female-female relationship. That's just fine. That's just what it'll be. Um, so we do that. Andy has to be the one who's in the car. He has to be the one to get out after he's being shot at. He has to be the one that gets double crossed first. So we got to kind of have that happen. Since we're having that happen, and he's going to be the one dealing mostly with the Department of Justice at this point in time, we'll have her rolling, rolling back in the shop or wherever. He will come to her then, since we don't need the phone booth scene and stuff like that. We could have the colonel kind of attack them, not realizing that Andy would be there and Andy's saving him. So that's kind of how we do it. We kind of mix that up a little bit there. So we're changing a whole part of this section of the story here. Another reason why I think we do a female here is I think it'll play better. I think that especially the female I chose, that once you hear them, you understand kind of why I did it and kind of what I was thinking when I was doing it and everything like that. So that's what we're gonna do. And then instead of Roland going back to the house and then getting Ellen killed, we'll get Ellen to meet her her and Andy somewhere, and at that point in time, that's when she will die. So she'll still die. She'll still die for them kind of contacting her, but it won't be in the apartment. I thought that was like dumb. I was like, that wouldn't go fly today. I think it was a story error. They just kind of just went with it. And Roland also will kind of explain it when we're doing the characters, but Ellen will also not be like a lead, maybe, but more like a body stunt double type of deal too, as well, kind of to deal with everything in. So, another reason why we're going to do it is because we'll get more dialogue, we'll get more of the feeling, we'll get more of the emotions of them being on the run with their talking to each other, and we can also kind of believe once they start setting up like the fake explosions and the fake stuff that we could do to get them, or not even have to be fake, the real explosions, the real stuff like this to set them up and get them into the houses and into the places where we need so that they can get their due justice and their revenge. It'll just work better at two people there. I mean, that's kind of why they brought Andy back in the first movie. It'll be the same thing here. So that's just kind of what we're doing here. Here's the original cast. It's Brian Brown as Roland Tyler, Brian Dennehy as Leo McCarthy, Martha Gaiman as Andy, Diana Venora as Ellen, Cliff DeYoung as Lipton, Mason Adams as Colonel Mason, Jerry Orbach as Nicholas DeFranco, and so you kind of get it. We kind of get like a 1988, 1986 is not like the A movie. This is probably going straight to DVD or straight to wherever. So that's exactly what we're gonna. That's exactly how we're gonna cast it. Exactly where we're gonna put it. We're gonna put it on Netflix. We're gonna do all that. Um, we're gonna switch the name. It's Roland Tyler. We'll switch it to Skylar Roland, so we can still keep it rolling. Because remember, we're switching to a male to a female here. And I chose Juno Temple. Fargo is the main reason why the season of Fargo. I think she's clever looking. She's smart. We see her thinking instead of their character thinking, or we see her character thinking instead of her thinking, vice versa. It's like the best compliment you can give to an actress or actor, I think, because we pay so much attention to all this. So this she would be our lead in this movie, and Leo McCarthy, who's Brian Dennehy, will be Wendell Pierce now. Wire, Jack Ryan, various other roles. He's just so good as a cop. He's an understated actor, which is perfect. He's a good, determined older detective. He's good at playing a good, determined older detective. He has a humor to him that's just natural and will just play very well here. Just like Brian Dennehy, that's what he is. And then Andy, we're gonna keep Andy as a name. It's perfect, boy or girl name. And Darren Boyd, we can keep. He has a he's a tall. He has a look to him. He's good try humor to him. If you watch Outlaws, Chefs, stuff like that, he's British, which kind of plays here, even though the other guy's Australian. This the foreign accent will kind of play here with Juno and all this. How we could even bring him in and how they wouldn't know that working with the Department of Justice is really not a great idea. And I think he'd be clever enough to where we would believe him. And when we believe him, we believe he's going to be a special effect artist. I think he has that capability to him. So I think he'll be perfect here. Ellen will be played by Katie O'Brien. Um, Love Lies Bleeding, Twisters, she was in. So she played two different roles in this, and she looks like two different people, and that's what we want here. And as a matter of fact, I think, like I said, we'd make her a stunt double just so she keeps her physique from Love Lies Bleeding. Well, she's already lost it, which that's fine. We'll figure something else out. And I think she even came in as a stunt woman. So it'll be kind of like playing herself a little bit, and we kind of get the wigs and stuff like that, just like the original one. So I think Katie O'Brien would be perfect here. Lipton would be Ryan Phillippe. He's the original Department of Justice guy that goes to talk with the director and stuff like this. So I think Ryan Phillippe could be direct there. We know him. He's a nice guy. I mean, he doesn't really play a bad guy or a guy that turns on you, but it doesn't mean he can't do it. And I think he could do it here kind of perfectly because we wouldn't suspect it. So I think that's why it worked. Colonel Mason will be played by Bradley Whitford. Um, you know him. He's so everywhere that he's just kind of good. But recently, he's been playing these like government bureaucratical parts that are like perfect for what we want here out of this guy. Maybe we don't even call him Colonel Mason. Maybe we give him a new name, just regular blah 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 director John whatever Mason or Bradley Mason, whatever you want to call him, just to get it going. He'd be perfect here. He'd be kind of understated. He wouldn't take the limelight away, but he'd still have a charm to him, just like Ryan Phillippe. So it's kind of like perfect there. Nicholas DeFranco would be Joe Mangiello, True Blood, stuff like this. He's Italian. He's a big guy, which helps because Andy's a big guy. Or however you want to look at it, vice versa. You want to think about it. He has this perfect charm to him. Um, he just he has like Italian vibe too. Like I think he could be the boss here and be like nice and likable, even though he's gonna be a prick and like die and be the reason why all this turned and stuff like this. So I think it'd be just kind of something different. So that's my cast. That's my cast right there. So we changed a lot of this movie. We got a pretty good cast. I think. Like I said, we're not trying to make the next blockbuster fucking summer hit here. We're gonna put this movie on Netflix. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get a streaming service. We could get 2 or 3 of these movies out, just like they did in real life, just like they did early on. We could keep the same twist. All these characters, all these actors, kind of play the same, like kind of around the same area. We're getting maybe a little bit bigger name of Philippi and Mangione, but that's fine. That's just how we'll do it. Please comment what your thoughts are of it. Have a good rest of your day or night. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comment section. And see you next time in the cave.